everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Good afternoon. Welcome, members of the class of 2026. It is so amazing to see all of you here this afternoon. Thank you for choosing the University of Toledo. We are so glad that you guys have joined the Rocket family. My name is Colleen Palmer. I'm the president of student government. I'm also a drum major with the lovely Rocket Marching Band. Love them. Yep. I am a fourth year studying paralegal studies with a minor in communications. So I'm really excited to see you all here, some new faces. So.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Colleen. And my name is Alia Kayed, and I serve as Student Government's Vice President this year. It's an honor to serve you as your co-masters of ceremonies this afternoon. A little bit about me is that I'm also a senior here at the University of Toledo, majoring in paralegal studies. And I grew up here in Toledo, Ohio, so it's really good to be here today.
Yeah. All right. Yay. All right, so we'd like to begin convocation by introducing the platform party. I'm going to ask each of them to stand and be recognized as I call their name. So please hold your applause until they've all been recognized. So, Dr. Gregory Postel, 18th President of the University of Toledo. Rip holding the applause. Dr. Risa Dixon, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Sammy Spann, Vice President of Student Affairs. Last but not least, Jonathan Kopaz, President of Blue Key National Honor Society, Art Chapter. All right, I am so excited to see all of our new Rockets here at New Student Convocation. We ask that you please silence your cell phones as we begin convocation. It is now my pleasure to introduce you and welcome to the podium our 18th President of the University of Toledo, Dr. Gregory Postel. Please welcome Dr. Gregory Postel.
How are you? Good. Hi, how are you?
Do you need a script?
Oh, no, that's okay. TOL. We can do better than that. TOL. All right, well, you learned something already. Look at that. So everybody gets an A on the first day of class. Welcome to Student Convocation. Very, very happy to welcome all of you as the newest members of our Rocket family. I want to introduce a couple other senior leaders who are with us today who were not already introduced. So I'm going to go down the line over here. We have Diane Miller as my Chief of Staff and Vice President for Government Relations. And Valerie Simmons-Walston, who heads all of our community engagement and strategic partnership initiatives. Angela Peprocki, who is the Chief of Staff for the Provost. Brian Blair, our Athletic Director, there in blue and gold. Charles Jake, who heads all of our legal affairs. Hope you don't have to meet him. Dilip Das, who heads up our diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. And somewhere around here was Matt Schroeder, who is our Chief Financial Officer and Chief of Operations. I don't see Matt. So, and then the Provost will have the pleasure of introducing the deans. So it is really my distinct pleasure to welcome all of you here. This is a super exciting day for all of you. Your first day of college. Boy, I can sure remember what that felt like. It's a time in your life where you're going to start making new friends, learn new things, have new experiences. These will be some of the very best days of your entire life that are right ahead of you. And so hope you're ready for it. We're certainly ready for you, and we're ready to make sure that your experience is a good one. Just a couple of things I want to share with you. First of all, I want to make sure all of you know that you have picked the right place to come. And we are appreciative and we are thankful that you have chosen to come to the University of Toledo for your college education. We have a very wide variety of high quality programs here. There is something here for everyone. And what's even better is when you get to the end of the line and you finish your degree, you don't have to stop there. If you want an advanced degree, we offer those too. Our advanced degree programs, our professional programs. As a matter of fact, about 1 out of every 3 students at the University of Toledo is in an advanced degree program. So your education may be starting here, but it certainly doesn't have to end here. You can complete any type of career that you wish to pursue. Another thing I want to say is we want you to get involved. We are excited that there are over 400 student organizations on our campuses. And I'm sure you would be surprised if you saw the variety. There is literally something for everyone. And I'm sure people think about Greek organizations, and we have those, and we hope you'll consider those, but the list goes on and on. Almost every kind of athletic activity, every kind of interest you could have, there's probably a student group that supports that interest. So make it a point to find out what some of those are and join one and get involved. There are lots of other ways to get involved on campus. You'll have chances to participate in research with some of your professors if you're interested in that. In some areas, you'll have a chance to do a co-op where you could actually go and get some work experience and pay off some of your debt and maybe even have a job when you finish. So those are the kinds of things that are available to you at a university this large and this comprehensive. I won't say a whole lot about seeking ways to find help because I know the provost is going to go into that in detail, but she'll talk to you about success coaches and academic advisors. And basically what I'll tell you is just don't be afraid to ask for help. I met with new faculty the other day and welcomed 28 new faculty to the university, and we told them the same thing. This is your first day here, and just like we're going to tell the students, don't be afraid to ask for help because that's the quickest way to avoid problems, some of which might be real simple to solve. I'll say work hard. I think that sort of speaks for itself. Please go to class. Please study. This opportunity only comes along once in your lifetime, and so don't let it pass you by. And finally, in terms of having fun, be sure you show your Rocket pride. So you're here today in Savage Arena, where we have a lot of athletic activities, particularly basketball, both men's and women's. This place is crazy when we have basketball games. I hope you all come and see it, wear your blue and gold. On Thursdays, Rocket wear is always in style, so the blue and gold should always be shown on Thursdays. So, in summary, you're in the right place. We're glad you're here, and we're going to make sure you're successful. So, welcome, and go Rockets.
Please join me in a round of applause for our president, Dr. Gregory Postel. Thank you so much, President Postel, for those inspiring words. We are so happy to have you as our president. Now to continue with today's program, it is my pleasure to introduce our Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs of the University of Toledo, Dr. Risa Dixon. Dr. Risa Dixon will conclude her remarks with an introduction of our academic deans. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Risa Dixon.
Thank you, Aaliyah. Good afternoon. We are so excited to have you here. It's so nice to see such a full arena after COVID. Oh my gosh, it feels so normal, doesn't it? Welcome to you, the class of 2026. It sounds like a long way from now, doesn't it? It's not. It's going to go by that fast, and it's going to be such an exciting time in your lives. You are our newest Rockets, and we are so excited to have you here. This is such an exciting time for us and for you. And as you make this transition to university life, we want you to know that we are here to help you succeed. That is our first priority, your success, while you're in school and to set you up for success after you get out of school. So as you begin your journey as the newest member of the Rocket Nation, you're going to be meeting new friends on campus. You're going to be learning about the university. You're going to be learning all kinds of things. Ask a lot of questions. Some of us are as clueless as some of you feel right now. I've been here, not quite 2 months. Every day I ask a lot of questions, some of them real basic, like where am I supposed to go and how do I get there? That's going to be a question a lot of you will be asking in the next week or so. Over the next few weeks, you'll be learning a lot about the student organizations. I encourage you to get involved. Join the ones that sound interesting. It's not a lifetime commitment. If you don't like them, you can quit and join another one. But get as involved as you can in campus life, but not to the, I'm going to sound like a mother now, not to the extent of distracting you from your studies. I had 2 kids go through college. Can you hear that? I encourage you to get involved both inside and outside the classroom and ask a lot of questions. Connect with your faculty. They're here for your success. Ask for help and support when you need it. Make an effort to get to know people. Talk to professors before class, after class, visit them during their office hours, ask them questions if you're interested in what they do. Create a connection with other students. Some of these students are going to be lifetime friends. Believe it or not, some of you are meeting friends who will be some of your closest friends for the rest of your life. Connect with campus staff. We're here to help you. Get to know the people at work study if you have a work study job. Get to know people at the library. Get to know people in student affairs. I'm pointing at my colleague over here. It's important that you connect with your success coaches and your academic advisors. They're here to help you. We have them in place to help you succeed. The transition to university can be very challenging at times. There are a lot of changes in your lives. You are at the end of your high school years, and you are now doing what you always thought you'd do at the end of high school. It's important to understand that you're not alone. This is a time that can be really scary for a lot of people. You don't have to admit that you're scared or that you're lost or you're not sure that you've chosen the right major, but reach out for help when you get there, because it's a very, very common place to find yourself. Although none of you will, I'm sure of it. But just know that if you do, we have the resources, and it's not uncommon. Don't ask to hesitate for help when you need it. I'm just going to keep saying that. Our first priority is to help you succeed. So before I conclude, as has been promised, I'm going to introduce you to the deans who are in attendance. I encourage you, if you're in any of their colleges, to seek them out, to talk to any of us on campus when you see us. And at this point, I'd like to ask the deans to stand when I call their name. And I'm going to do it in my list order, so I'm not going to do it in the order you're sitting, sorry. So Dean Heidi Apple from the Deschap Scott Honors College. Dean Thomas Atwood from the University Libraries. Dean Ann Bayless, the John B. and Lillian E. Neff College of Business and Innovation. Interim Dean Melissa Gregory from the College of Arts and Letters. Dean Pamela Heaton, the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. Dean Barbara Kopp Miller, University College. Dean Linda Lewandowski, the College of Nursing. Acting Dean Scott Molitor, College of Graduate Studies. Dean Mark Seeger, the College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. Dean Michael Toole, the College of Engineering. And Dean Ray Whitty, Judith Erb College of Education. To those of you who are now part of the Rocket family and who are the class of 2026, I encourage you to introduce yourselves to us whenever you see us out and about on campus during the days and the weeks and the years ahead. We look forward to getting to know you. In closing, class of 2026, you have my best wishes for the journey ahead of you. Take advantage of it, learn a lot, and enjoy yourselves. Go get them.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dixon. It is our pleasure to now introduce our Vice President of Student Affairs, Dr. Sammy Spann. He will conclude his remarks with an introduction to UToledo Traditions video. Please join us in welcoming Sammy Spann to the podium.
All right. TOL. You're going to hear that a lot. I'm going to start one more time. TOL. Hey, this is a celebration, not a funeral procession. So let's try it one more time. TOL. I love it. Welcome home, Rockets, and welcome to the University of Toledo. My name is Dr. Sammy Spann. I am the Vice President of Student Affairs, but most importantly, I am the Dean of Students. And that's the most important part of my job because I love interacting with the students. I live vicariously through what you're going to experience these next few years, the good, the bad, and the not so good looking. Anyway, what is Student Affairs? Well, man, that's a lot. I'm going to unpack it just a little bit. We have some services and things I would like to talk to you about real quick. Our residential life. How many of you all live in the dorms? All right, look at that love. You are part of our family, and we're right there with you to make sure that you have the best experience, the absolute best experience. The Student Union is the living room of the university. You're going to see everyone in there, and it has about 5,000 to 8,000 people go in and out that building a day. And it's wonderful staff that are over there that you're going to get to meet, and we're going to be there to make sure you have a good experience as well. The Counseling Center, right, is one of our partners, but we work with it if you need any type of help or support. You heard the president, or you heard our provost say help. We have help, and we want you to be okay with asking for it and understand that it's okay not to be okay, right? We all need that, so please be open and come to us when you need help. Our Toledo Excel offers student involvement and leadership, where you have our Greek organizations. As the president said, there's over 400 student organizations to be a part of. Office of Multicultural Student Success. If you want to learn about other cultures or even get engaged, that's a remarkable office that does programming around just about every population, affinity group we have, and to celebrate all those different uniqueness. And that's what makes us unique here at the University of Toledo, is our differences. Our recreation center is top class. It is wonderfully renovated. It's going to get some more renovation, but it's there for you to get some exercise and just to go in there and have a really good time. Our career services is there to help you. It's never too late to start thinking about your careers. Our commuter services, for those of you who don't live in the dorms. Our Greek life, as I mentioned earlier, we have about 36 of those different organizations that you can become a part of. Our Center for International Studies and Programs, study abroad or learning about our different cultures that come from across the waters. Those are a lot of things that I just mentioned. And I would love for all the Division of Student Affairs staff to raise your hand and stand up. We have you in the room. You'll see a lot of people around the room. I want you all to realize these are people here. There are about 65 of us who are doing everything from international all the way down to the recreation services and everything in between. That's here to make sure you have a wonderful experience. Sarah Clark and Damon Pryor, could you step out for one moment, please? These two are. We have restructured student affairs so it can be a little bit more efficient and to be able to help students, and we've narrowed down on some of our upper administration. These two are our assistant deans, Sarah Clark and Damon Pryor, who are going to make sure you have a remarkable experience here at the University of Toledo. One thing we just developed, we created the Center for Advocacy and Student Experience. Now, the president mentioned a few minutes ago about getting help. Now there's a number, 530-HELP. That number will help you get the support and resources you need. It's going to work with the rest of the university, our success coaches, our Rocket Solution Central, and all the other resources around campus to help connect those resources for you to get that support with. So if you don't know where else to go, advisors, success coaches, faculty, administrators, dial 530-HELP. We're there to help you. Thank you, guys. In that center is going to be advocacy. In that center is going to be student conduct. And don't look at the conduct office as the principal's office. It's the Office of Conduct and Community Standard is also education component. They work with different organizations to talk about the policies and procedures and the rules and regulations of being a student. You are a Rocket now. We expect for you to hold those values true to heart. We also have a food pantry for those of you who may have some food insecurities. Maybe a few days that you might not get the right amount of nutrition you want. Stop by that office. We will definitely make sure we get you those resources as well. And we want to also make sure you get involved. With those 400 student organizations, classwork, schoolwork is most important, but you do also need to have a balance, right? We don't want you to be major in getting involved. We want to support your academic journey of what you decided to major in. Please watch out for future events that are going to be coming on. We're going to take about 350 students to Cedar Point You're going to start seeing some information about that as Rocket to the Point. We're going to take about 350 students down when we go to destroy Ohio State in Columbus. So please make sure you... And when I tell you, when you come to the games, you see the wonderful cheerleaders and all our squad, the Blue Crew, and all our other mascots, Roxy and Roxy out here. They're there to try to get you excited, to get you pumped up. This is going to be an amazing opportunity in your life to get involved and to see what all that you can do. You're going to find your best friend here. You might find your spouse here. You might even create a business here. But we're here to help you through all those processes and get to it. I would like to close with the final thought. Get involved. Stay involved and identify ways to make a difference, not only in your life, but in the lives of others. Welcome home. I love you, and go Rockets.
Today, the University of Toledo is proud to fuel tomorrow's and serve as one of the top public research universities in the region. But just like our remarkable experts, celebrated alumni, and current students, in order to truly appreciate where we are today, we can't lose sight of where we started and where we've been. In 1872, the University of Toledo was founded by Jessup Scott as a private arts and trade school, offering painting and architectural drawings as its only subjects. After a rocky start in 1875, the university opened in the basement of a half-finished church downtown, near what is now the Toledo Public Library. In January 1884, the assets of the university were turned over to the city of Toledo, establishing it as a municipal school and reopening with 2 rooms in Central Catholic High School in 1885. In compliance with the terms of the Scott Trust, the Manual Training School also began admitting women in 1886. In the early 1900s, the university's curriculum began to move away from a secondary school focus to become a baccalaureate degree granting institution. The university moved 2 more times to accommodate its growing offerings and class sizes. And in 1928, a levy passed, moving main campus to Bancroft Street, with University Hall being the first building constructed in 1931. Over 30 years and many expansions later, on July 1st, 1967, the university was given the status of a state-funded university by the Ohio General Assembly and became known as the University of Toledo. Finally, in 2006, the university underwent a merger with the Medical College of Ohio, creating the University of Toledo Medical Center and adding the College of Medicine and Life Sciences. Since our founding in 1872, the university has grown and changed in many ways. Today, we're focused on providing a quality education, serving our community, and as always, fueling tomorrow's.
Now we want to get you all hyped up with some t-shirts! Are we getting some to throw, or?
Yes, we were supposed to, but we'll go over there. We can go over there on the side. They got some more for us.
Okay.
Are you going to go over there now? After you introduce me, just walk over there.
Yeah. Alia.
Ready to roll?
Alia. And
Is
then
this our part?
Do your whole spiel.
This is our part now?
No, this one. This part.
Oh.
You want me to do this one?
No,
You
I
wanna-
can do it.
Okay. You want to do that one?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright.
Ooh. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Sammy. As you may already know, there are some very unique things about being a Rocket, and school spirit is one of them. From the roar of the crowd at football games in the Glass Bowl and basketball games in Savage Arena, to the excitement of Homecoming Week and Songfest, Rocket spirit is infectious. To discuss ways you can promote your school spirit, we have 3 of our athletic head coaches. Please welcome your Toledo Rockets head football coach, Jason Candle. Head men's basketball coach, Todd Kowalczyk. And head women's basketball coach, Trisha Collop. Let's give a warm welcome to Coach Candle, Coach Kowalczyk, and Coach Collop.
Alright. Let's go.
Thank you guys for having the opportunity to come and say a few words to you. I know you got a couple t-shirts given out to you for free, but we're going to do a little role play section here for me on this deal. What are we going to say if somebody says TOL to you? TOL. One more time. TOL. What are we going to do when the Toledo football team or the Toledo basketball team or the Toledo women's basketball team comes out of the tunnel? We are going to stand up and stand up. Let's go. What are we going to do? All right, there's one other one. Okay, now, the $1 million question is this. What are we going to do when them Falcons come running out of the tunnel? All right, please be seated. Thank you. But I think, and I don't want to speak for anybody else in our athletic department here, but we have an unbelievable opportunity in front of you and in front of us this year. I think this is the whole COVID piece of things is behind us, and the last 24 months have been really crazy for everybody when it came to athletics and how things operate. We're very encouraged and looking forward to that glass bowl being packed, starting with next Thursday night as we have our home opener against Long Island. We obviously feed off your energy. Yeah, definitely. I think all our sports feed off of your energy. You know, the Glass Bowl is unlike no other place in our league when it's energized and it's full of fans, and most importantly, full of you students. I know I saw out there today they're doing some different things in the launch pad section of there where you guys will be at for home games, but we need your support, we need your energy, we need that attitude, we need that edge to help us propel us to a few home victories here and great home schedule in front of us. And I think the one thing I would leave you with, and one piece of advice here, I heard Sammy talk about this and I heard others talk about all the resources that we have on campus to help you. I tell our players this all the time: let help help. You know, you have all these resources, you have all these places that are here to help you, guide you through a very intimidating, a very new experience. Change is difficult. Change is inevitable. Change is going to happen. You're no longer in your hometown. You're no longer you're in your comfort zone. You're out of your comfort zone. But greatness is a choice, and you chose to go on this path. Continue to choose to be great, but let help help when you hit a roadblock, when you hit some adverse times, and you hit some moments in your freshman year where maybe it doesn't go as expected. Let help help. Reach out and use these great resources we have on campus here. If there's anything the football team or us and the athletic department can do to assist you through that journey and on that road, we stand together with you as one, and look forward to seeing you in the Glass Bowl. Have a great freshman year. Go Rockets.
TOL. All right. Hey, listen, it's an honor to be in front of you. We are so excited that you're here. One thing that I want to get out of the way before my staff nails me on this is, how many of you played college sport or high school sports, or you were a manager, you were involved in the athletic team somehow? Raise your hand. I don't care which team you're involved. That's pretty awesome. Here's what I'm going to say. I need managers, okay? I also need practice guys. We have about 15 guys that are joined, they're part of my roster every year. And when we play against other teams the whole week, like for instance, we have Duke coming in here, okay? So that week, you will be Duke. You will press us, you will zone us, whatever Duke does, you do that the whole week. If you want to be a part of that, see that blue door up there? You come find me, okay? And I'd love to have you sign up and be a part of that. You want to be a manager, okay? I'd love to have you. And I'll say that for every sport here. We all need help. We all want you to get connected. We all want you to be a part of something that you absolutely love to do. Okay? The other thing I'm going to say is November 20th, we stuck our neck out and brought Duke to Toledo. Can you tell me how loud you're going to be when Duke comes here? All right. I've heard of the Cameron crazies. I need the Rocket crazies, okay? So when they come here, I need them a little scared. One thing you don't know about women's basketball, we've been top 30 in the country 9 out of the last 10 years. Yeah. And we've owned the MAC attendance record for 31 years. I need it to be 32, and I need to get to the top 10. Tickets to any sporting event for you are free. All you got to do is show up and be loud. So this is your chance when you get done with class, you get done with an exam, to let out all that frustration, be as loud as you can, have your Rocket pride, but be here. Find friends, get connected. In that student section, you're going to find new friends. You're going to find people that you go through experiences with, good and bad. We want you here. We want you here as much as possible for every sport. Right now, volleyball and soccer and football are kicking off. Make sure that you're here for them. Make sure you're showing up when basketball season rolls around that second week of November. Todd and I absolutely need you. Now, I want to say this. We won the regular season last year, but I'm going to introduce a guy. His team has won it, not last year, but also the year before. We have one of the best men's basketball coaches in the country, and I want to introduce him, Todd Kowalczyk.
Thank you, Tricia. Just on behalf of the men's basketball program, I just want to congratulate you and what Dr. Postel said. You guys made a great decision to come to a fantastic university that does so many things for you. All right, you also came at a great time. The athletic department just won the Cartwright Trophy, which is the best athletic department in the Mid-American Conference. And with Brian Blair in charge, we're only going to get better. All right. Now, our football team is going to have a fantastic year. Please come out as much as you possibly can. All right, to watch the football team. They got Ohio State. They got a great home schedule. We will all be there on Thursday. Our women's basketball team, 19-1, in MAC play last year. That's not great. That's elite. All right, and they'll be picked to win the league again this year. As Tricia said, we've won outright back-to-back championships. That's never been done in school history. We will be picked to do it again this year, and not if, but when we do it, we'll be the first team in Mid-American Conference history ever to do that. So we got a chance and opportunity to have some legacies here. But on behalf of all the student athletes, I just want to thank, first of all, we got some outstanding organizations around campus, but we got some great ones in this building right now. Our cheerleaders and dance team are the best in Mid-American Conference. Thanks for all you guys do. We also got the best band as well, Roxy and Roxy. And also, as an honorary member, my brothers and sisters, the Blue Crew. We love you guys. Go Rockets.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach Candle, Coach Kolb, and Coach Kowalczyk, and our fellow student athletes. You have fired us up, and we are ready to go for our first home game next Thursday, September 1st, against Long Island University at 7 p.m. in the Glass Bowl. Make sure to sign up for the student run to be part of the pregame fun. And now, I will introduce Blue Key, which is a student organization that recognizes all-around excellence in scholarship, leadership, and service. Please welcome Jonathan Kopaz, President of Blue Key National Honor Society, to lead us in the singing of our alma mater.
It's a pleasure to be here to meet all of you guys. Class of 2026, welcome to Rocket Nation. Standing in front of you are student leaders that will slowly be making their way this way. They are here to help you become acclimated to the University of Toledo. Before we lead you in singing the alma mater, we feel that it's important to first touch on the importance of personal growth. If you take only one thing from this event, please let it be this. Focus on yourself. Your time here at the University of Toledo will truly be defined by what you make of it. The college years will be some of the most formative and influential years of your life. I commend you all to take on this year, this new experience, with an open mind and a positive attitude. Each day will bring its own challenges, a new environment, harder classes, different sleep schedules, a new social life. All of these things can be very daunting, to say the least. It can be easy to feel like you're alone in this whole process. But always remember that the person sitting to your left and to your right, they're all going through exactly the same thing as you. So I challenge you to take these first few weeks to introduce yourself to those around you. Get to know your fellow students and your professors. Ultimately, I want you to know that you do not have to sacrifice your well-being to be successful here at the University of Toledo. In my own experience, I know that I can contribute a great deal of my own success to making a conscious commitment to becoming the best version of myself every single day. And I challenge all of you to do the same. You all deserve to have the most amazing collegiate experience. And that truly starts with you. Every single person here on this stage, every single person that's spoken today, welcomed you in the lobby, or even glanced in your general direction is here to support you on your journey. I am so excited for you all to be here together in person, and my hope is for that all of you will not take a single day here for granted. You will be pushed, you will be challenged, and that is what is to be expected. But truly, it is the experience, who you become in the process, that determines the quality of your life. Take this time to focus and soak up every single thing that this year has to offer. So with that said, let's get into having fun with some of the best parts of being a Rocket. At this time, can I please have everyone stand for the singing of the Alma Mater?
Fair Toledo, Gil and Jean Strout-Moore, class of 46, slowly, with dignity.
In tower shadows, voices now raising to Alma Mater, golden and blue. Fair Toledo, praise to thee, portal of learning ever be. Hallowed halls we shall revere, vow to keep thy memory dear.
Bouquet!
You guys can all be seated. Thank you, Blue Key. Let's have another round of applause for these fantastic leaders in our alma mater. At this time, we would like to introduce you to some of the university's most outstanding leaders. In preparation for our athletic events, members of our cheerleading squad, Blue Crew, Rocky and Roxy, and Blue Key will lead you in learning some of the university's chants and cheers. I'm sure that some of you remember this tradition from orientation this summer. One of our favorite traditions here at the University of Toledo is the singing of our fight song. I would like to welcome the Rocket Marching Band and Blue Crew, UToledo Secret Spirit Society, as we lead you in singing of the fight song. The words will be up on the monitors, so I hope that you will join us as we sing. My apologies, that'll come later. We will be starting with a chant that goes T-O-L-E-D-O, so I would like to have our cheerleaders come up to the front, and they will be leading us in this cheer.
Hello. Hi, my name is Sam. I'm a third year, major in adolescence and education. Adolescents and young adults education and mathematics. So the chant we're gonna do is T-O-O-E-D-O. I'm gonna have my good friend Logan. He's gonna start off with Hey Rockets, and we're gonna say T-O-L, and all of you will say E-D-O. Got that? All right? All right, Logan, go ahead. Hey Rockets! T-O-L! 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 Last. Oh yeah, do the t-shirts. Okay, all right, so now we're gonna have everyone stand up, get loud, show your spirit, and we're gonna throw some free t-shirts. Let's go, Rocket!
All right, well, hopefully everyone that wanted a t-shirt got one. You guys can go ahead and sit back down real fast. So I would now like to invite the band to come help us learn the first down cheer.
Sure. Yeah, I think we're just gonna play and then cheer can do. All right, now we're gonna have some of the R&B drum majors come introduce themselves to y'all.
Hi everyone, my name's Jack Schmidt. I'm a 5th-year chemical engineering major, and I'm one of the drum majors.
My name is Jacob Dar. I'm also a drum major. I'm a music education major. I play tuba, and I'm a 4th year in the Rocket Marching Band.
We forgot to mention I play the saxophone and Jack plays the trombone. So we're going to start with first down cheer. We're going to have the band play it, and the cheerleaders are going to do the little chant we do. So if you guys want to follow along, you can stand on up because we don't sit down for first down. Stand on up. Let's go. All right, band. Start us off. Take us away. Go Rockets! Go Rockets! Go Rockets! You know!
We can do it again. Now that they got it.
Again? So now that you guys know what that sounds like, we play that a lot at football games. So we're going to do it one more time since we know how it goes, okay? Start us off with band. Again, band. Go Rockets! Go Rockets! Go Rockets! You know!
That's all we got. All right. Is that it? Yeah, that's for that one.
For the fight song, you guys want to sing?
We'll stand here.
Yeah, for the fight song, we're just going to have, there's a video that should be playing at this point. There's supposed to be a video
those
that
songs
plays.
that you just keep going back to again and again, no matter how much new music you hear? Those songs that just seem to capture the perfect moment in time or feeling? Here at the University of Toledo, we've got a couple of those. When it comes to our top picks, look no further than Fair Toledo and You of Toledo. Nothing reminds us of a Saturday in the Glass Bowl quite like those opening lines of the fight song.
UToledo Toledo.
All right. Well, now that we had that.
I'm so sorry.
Keep going. Never mind.
You of Toledo, we'll fight for you. Fight, fight, fight.
All right, well, that'll be take 2. All right, so now we will be learning the fight song. So I'm going to have all of our student leaders head up the aisles, and we're going to help teach you guys the fight song. So Blue Key, head up the aisles, cheerleaders, dance team. So do they lead the fight song?
No, we're gonna run it through them the words, and then they repeat after us.
All right, I'll let you take it away.
Okay.
You've done this like 3 times already.
Yeah. All right, everybody. One more time. I'm so sorry. We need you to stand up because we don't sing the fight song sitting down. We don't. We're going to say the words, and we want you guys to repeat after us, okay? Are we ready? Yeah. All right. You of Toledo will fight for you.
You of Toledo will fight for you.
You of Toledo, we love our gold and blue.
You of Toledo, we love our gold and blue.
Men of the varsity, our enemies must yield.
Men of the varsity, our enemies must yield.
We'll fight just like our ancestors and run right down the field.
We'll fight just like
Our ancestors and run right down the field. Spell it Toledo. Toledo. Think we can do it? Do you want to should we sing it first or have the band do it?
No, just have the band join in.
We're going to have our band play. Oh, there they go. You of Toledo will fight for you. Fight, fight, fight. You of Toledo, we love our gold and blue.
Let's go, blue!
Men of the varsity, the enemy must yield. We'll fight just like our ancestors and march right down the field. You of Toledo will fight for you.
Fight, fight, fight!
You of Toledo, we love our gold and blue.
Let's go, blue!
Men of the varsity, the enemy must yield. We'll fight just like our ancestors and march right down the field. Spell it!
T-O-L-E-D-O, Toledo! Let's go, blue!
Of the varsity, must yield. We'll fight just like our ancestors and march right down the field.
Toledo!
All right, thank you, everybody. You can now be seated. I don't think we'll get up again, so we're good. Make sure when you guys go out to the football game, you pay attention to the 150 members of the Rocket Marching Band. We've been working so hard this past week, and we're so excited for you guys to see our halftime show. It's going to be a good one. Here you go.
Sorry, I gotta put this down.
Put it all the way down.
Thank you, fellow campus leaders. Let's have a round of applause for these fantastic campus leaders and our alma mater. So this is a friendly reminder that the Cap and Athletics Carnival is taking place immediately following this ceremony inside the Glass Bowl. You can check in to the Cap and Athletics Carnival and many more future events by downloading the Cork app on your smartphone. That is C-O-R-Q. Please take this opportunity to download the app and use your unique QR code to be checked into the event. So you guys can take a minute. I want to see everybody pull out their smartphones. Let me see them. Let me see them. This is the time. It's C-O-R-Q.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful. It's almost 5:30, so I want to go. I don't know if you guys have heard, but we're also playing at The Ohio State University. So, yeah. So we will be raffling off tickets at the Involvement Fair this Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Centennial Mall. So you can get a chance to win 2 tickets, a bus ride there and back, as well as some spiritware. So it's going to be a fun game, and we hope to see you guys there. Look for members of us student government to learn more about that raffle. So, lastly, if everyone can please exit up and out onto the concourse, there will be staff to direct you on your way over to the carnival and the Glass Bowl. Class of 2026, please remember to pick up your Pride Pack. That includes a t-shirt, planner, and many more spirit items at the Glass Bowl. Best wishes for a fantastic year and beyond. Now let's go enjoy some good food and fun. Go Rockets!